Clyde, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now, Clyde?
I gotcha.
All right, good. Have you done anything like this before?
Nope, I've flown a little bit, but nothing recent.
Okay. Hamilton traffic, green, Texan, back taxi, runway 35. You know much about the airplane?
A little bit, nothing, not a whole lot.
Well, was an advanced fighter pilot trainer for the Second World War. Trained both our Navy pilots and our Army Air Corps pilots. Also trained most of the Allied pilots after the Battle of Britain, so it trained the English pilots. They came to the U.S. to be trained, or to Canada. Trained the Canadian pilots and the Australian pilots. The airplanes they were built by North American, but some of them were built in Canada by Canadian Car and Foundry. And anyway, it was built to fly just like a P-47 or a Hellcat, if you know what those are.
Yep.
And they knew when they were building those airplanes that they weren't going to be able to just put a guy in them and fly them because they had 2,000 horsepower. So they needed something that they could put a pilot with an instructor for 100 hours or so. So they came up with this airplane. And it does a remarkable job. It perfectly simulates flight in those airplanes. So.
Grab 2 there.
All right, I'm going to do some engine checks here. Alright, I'm going to check my controls, make sure they're free and clear. Flaps are up, trim tabs are set, I'm on the fullest tank, which is the right. And let me verify that, that's right. Okay, I got altimeter set at 1130, got you on the number 3 camera and we're rolling. And my canopy is set. Alright, feet flat on the floor. Hamilton traffic, green, Texan, departing runway 35. Alright, let's take the landing gear up now.
Okay, gear coming up.
Thank you. And I want you to tell me when both of those indicators show up.
Flight of 3 telegraphs, back taxiing on runway.
Okay, gear is up.
35 Hamilton.
Okay, thanks. Are you right from the nearby area?
From the down to Binghamton area.
Oh, Binghamton. That's at about 60 miles, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Who's ready? Telegraph 3 is ready. Hamilton traffic, telegraph 952, flight of 3 telegraphs, departing runway 35 Hamilton. That's Lake Oneida over there to our off our left. See it out there on the horizon?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Now we'll get some bumps because of the thermals coming off the ground. Not really much wind today, so. But we got a nice day for flying. We don't have a lot of low clouds, and we got pretty good visibility.
Yep. Sure do.
And that's unusual for around here.
Hamilton traffic, telegraph 952, flight of 3 telegraphs, departing the pattern to the east. Let's go 2275.
Thanks, John. We'll see you.
Flight go 12275.
Now what I'm going to do, Clyde, is I'm going to climb this up a little more, and then I'm going to level it off. I'm going to show you how to fly it, okay?
Okay.
Hamilton, Skylane 274, back taxi for 35 for a north departure.
Roswell traffic, kayak 5, 3334. We're about 2 miles north of the field. We'll be over flying 4,000. Roswell.
Oswego traffic, Centurion 906 Kilo, 8 miles southeast of the airport. We'll be maneuvering for 45 left downwind, runway 33 Oswego. Hamilton Airport, Skylane 274, departing at 35.
Wait. Okay.
Just feel, I'm gonna do a couple of turns. I just want you to feel it, okay?
Yep, go ahead.
Now what you're gonna notice is it's very responsive. It takes hardly any movement to get it to do anything. So it's a little bit of side pressure on the stick, then you neutralize it, a little bit of rudder pressure, and then wait for the nose to fall and pull it up. This airplane flies best by looking outside. In fact, you'll do a real crappy job unless you look outside the whole time. Reason for that is, well, all airplanes fly better if you're looking outside, but in particular, fighter airplanes, because the pilots couldn't afford to look inside their cockpits, they get shot down.
Yeah.
So they're always looking outside. Of course, you have instruments in there. That's so that flight leader can guide a mission to, he can navigate and control airspeed and altitude, but everybody else is flying on his wing in formation, so everybody's looking outside except one guy. That's one of the reasons they flew formation in combat, so they could protect each other by looking outside the whole time. Okay, now I'm gonna straighten her up and I'm gonna give it to you. Now, just like I said, it doesn't take, don't think in terms of moving the controls, think more of putting pressure on them, okay?
Okay.
And go ahead, let's fly it straight and level for a minute, and I'll tell you how you're doing. Right now you got the nose a little high, so relax your back pressure. Let that nose come back down. And if you have to move your feet, then you're probably using too much rudder, okay? It's only toe pressure will be necessary for the maneuvers we're doing. All right, let's make a turn. Let's take a look to the right. Make sure we're clear, and then go ahead and turn to the right. That's pretty good. Let's level the wing now. Take a look to the left. And we'll make a turn to the left, a little bit steeper this time. Good. Very good. Now, right about now, the nose will start to drop, so just give a little bit of back pressure. There you go, and hold it.
Boy, it doesn't take much,
No, it
does it?
doesn't take much. It's a great airplane to fly, no question about it. And keep right on coming around. That's Griffiths Air Force Base right in front of you.
Okay.
Over the nose, and then that Utica will be just to the right of your nose. Now let's come around a little longer until you're headed towards Lake Oneida, and then level the wing. All right, that's good. Why don't you level the wings right here? I'd like you to lower the nose a little bit. A little more. Just get the feel of the descent. You'll hear it pick up airspeed. You'll feel it pick up airspeed. You'll feel the resistance on the stick. So you don't need to look at airspeed indicator. You know what's going on.
Yep.
And that's right, you need just a little bit of left rudder pressure in the descent. Okay, relax your back pressure on the stick and let the nose just come on up into a climb. You got the extra lift now from that descent. So go ahead, let the nose come above the horizon, we'll go into a climb. That's it. And now you can hear it descending, you can hear it bleeding off airspeed as it ascends. And then you can let the nose come back down to the horizon. Good. Okay, now let me have the controls for a minute. You just relax, okay? I'm going to do a clearing turn here to the right, one to the left. Now I'm going to show you a steep turn. You'll feel some G's. Look down the wing, you can see we're really coming around. We're standing on the wing. Look over the nose, you can see we're really coming around. And you probably did steep track.
Yep.
That's, if you hit that bump, that was a perfect steep turn, wasn't it? That's your own wake you're hitting.
Yep.
Now this is a primary combat defensive maneuver right here. This really tight turn. If somebody, most people think airplanes are out flying aerobatics in combat, but of course they never are. If they did, they'd just get shot down. Number one, they're too predictable, and number two, they bleed off too much energy. And so if a guy, the two primary maneuvers are, you dive on a guy, you sneak around behind him, you dive on him, and you shoot him. And if you miss, you keep right on going past him because you got so much airspeed he can't catch up with you anyway. If you see the guy, or if he sees you in that instance, then what's going to happen is you're going to turn, like we just did, and you're going to turn into his attack, and then he'll be following you. He'll also be turning, but he can't shoot you down because he can't shoot in front of you, because you're both turning so tight. I'm going to show you another maneuver while I'm right here over this railroad track. This is called the Lazy 8. Lazy 8 is a good coordination maneuver. I pull the nose way up like this. Roll the wing. So we're almost upside down, aren't we? Got a great view of the road. If I wanted to drop a bomb on the road, that'd be a great way to do it, wouldn't it?
You sure would.
And that's what the Lazy 8's all about. It's about wing overs. So this is the peel-off maneuver that you see in the movies. When they go down and they attack something below them. Might be a squadron enemy, bombers, fighters, whatever. Or it might be a ground target. And if it was a ground target, it might be a ship. Let's say it's a ship. Maybe there'd be 15 of us, you know? We peel off like that. We get upside down. We get a good look at the ship. I let my nose drop. You got the gun sight right in front of you. And I get that sight on the ship. And as soon as I got the gun sight on the ship, I release my bomb and then I pull out on my dive. And I can't miss. If I had the gun sight on him, well, I'd probably have to lead the target a little. But of course, he's not just going to sit there. He's going to turn or something to avoid my bomb. And when he does, the guy behind me will know which way he's going, won't he?
Yeah.
So the second guy gets him. Or the third guy. But that's why dive bombing was so devastating. Most of the ships in the Second World War were sunk by dive bombers. It's almost impossible to miss. All right, you want to do a barrel roll?
My stomach didn't really like the...
Okay, that's all right. No, that's fine. I'd rather you... I don't want to make you sick, that's for sure.
I don't either. I'm still okay, but I don't want to push.
Yeah, okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. You take the controls back, okay? Because we got plenty of... I want you to do some more flying.
Okay.
All right, I want you to put the nose down again. There we go. Now I want you to do a right turn with the nose down. I want you to keep the nose down and do a right turn. Now you won't need any right rudder in a right descending turn, okay? That's because the torque from the engine will carry the nose around in the turn.
Yep.
So let's just keep this turn going. I want to get a little bit away from this airspace anyway. And it's a good turn right here. Keep her coming around. Now, level the wings, but don't let the nose come up on you, okay? Because as you know, when you level the wings, you get that lift back, right? Okay, and let's make a turn to the left. And now you'll need extra rudder. You'll need the rudder for the descent and rudder for the turn. Keep that nose down, it'll sneak up on you. Very good. All right, and now back to the right. Great. You're doing good. Now as we come around here a little farther, I want you to start pulling the nose up, okay? And we'll put it into a right climbing turn. And right about now is good. Why don't you just start pulling the nose up gradually, get it above the horizon and hold it there. And of course now you'll need rudder, won't you, in the climb. And keep that stick back, because what it'll do is the nose will drop on you. Right, and hold her up there. Great, great. That's the right amount of rudder right there, Clyde. Okay, now level the wings, but keep the nose up. And let's do a left climbing turn. Without letting the nose drop, put her into a left turn. And you probably won't need any left rudder. You'll probably need right rudder, depending on how slow we get here. Yeah. All right, good. Now I want you to let the nose come down. Good. All right, let's keep the nose there. And kind of follow that valley that's just off to your left. See that road? In the middle of the valley?
All right.
Yeah, just kind of follow that. Now, as you go down this valley, let's make some left and right test turns. Because we want to make sure we don't come down on top of anybody. That's good. And now back to the right. Good.
Traffic clear is still taking left crosswind on 1-way 23.
You're flying it pretty good, Clyde. The guy hasn't flown in quite a while.
Yeah, it's a little bit different from a Cessna 150.
Yeah, isn't it? But it's a nice airplane. It's an easy airplane to fly. And it wasn't meant to be difficult. If you think about it, a fighter airplane's got to be one of the easiest airplanes to fly because while it's a little bit, it's pretty responsive, but they used to load these things up with all kinds of bombs and ammunition and fuel, and it can't get squirrely on you. It's still got to fly, you know, and it's still got to fly pretty good because if you get attacked, you got to be able to defend yourself.
I've heard some stories. My father was a flight instructor in the Navy.
Uh-huh. You say your father was, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a flight instructor in the Navy, huh?
Yeah.
So he must have flown these.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Although not necessarily. It depends if he was a primary instructor or...
Well, he was his temporary instructor while he was flight instructor.
Oh, okay.
His fleet assignment.
Uh-huh.
And he got lucky and the war ended before he got it.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad was a foot soldier in World War II. The war didn't end before he got there. He fought on Luzon, but he missed most of it. He was happy about that.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking for any more than he got. All right, just take a turn to the right now. Yeah, in fact, he got there pretty late. I think he only had to do about 2 months of actual combat. And I don't know how much, combat that actually was in, but he was in the 37th Division, which they did see a lot of action, so. Anyway, I think he got to Luzon in June of 45. It was pretty much over there by August, by the end of late August. They had about 3 months, I guess. Hamilton Airport traffic, green Texan, 6 miles to the north, inbound at 2,500 feet. All right, level her off right here, Clyde, that's good. I'll take the controls, you just relax and enjoy the view.
Okay, you got it.
And it really is a nice view, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Sweet County traffic, Cessna 633. And now in runway 333. Westpole traffic, Saratoga 830, Mike 10 miles west of the field, setting up for a left downwind for 1. Any other traffic, please advise. Thanks, bud.
Well, I can't really tell what the wind's doing, so I guess we'll just have to fly over and see. Hamilton traffic, green Texan, we'll be flying over the field for a look at the wind side.
Big County traffic, 633, Foxtrot.
Green Texan overhead, Hamilton unit out here. Winds are still calm, Jim. I think it's land your discretion.
Go up real well from this.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, that doesn't show up real well from the distance,
No,
does
it doesn't. But it looks like runway 35, so. All right, why don't we put the gear down now? Thank you.
Down in green.
I got two green back here. I got pins visible in my wings. That's what I want. And the control selector is where it belongs.
Slow down, intercom. Anybody out there for the active runway?
Hamilton traffic, green Texan circling for left downwind, runway 35.
Oswego County 33 and departing area to the west.
And Hamilton traffic, green Texan, left downwind, runway 35.
West Sound is from Golden Eagle is on ILS 2 miles final.
All right, I got my flaps in. I'm going to switch tanks now to the fullest tank. My mixture is set. Gear is down. Flaps full. Flaps are... Hamilton traffic, green Texan, left base, runway 35. And Hamilton traffic, green Texan, final 35.
That was a nice one.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, coming in down that direction, I've found that you got to land long. If you try and land down there by the threshold, you get just about the time you get past those trees, you catch a crosswind. So,
Yeah.
so it's just better to land long and forget it. Even though there's not a lot of wind. Hamilton traffic, green Texan, back taxi, runway 35. Did you enjoy your flight, Clyde?
Yeah, that was a really nice ride.
Good. We aim to please.
Well, you hit the target this time.